Top Gun: Maverick to movie begins years after the events of Top Gun: Maverick. Pete "Maverick" Mitchell continues to serve as a senior instructor at Top Gun. Though he enjoys mentoring, he misses the adrenaline of combat. The Navy brings him a new assignment: train a team to face off against AI drone aircraft that have become a rising global threat. Maverick is skeptical of the growing reliance on machines. He knows instincts can't be programmed. Deep down, he senses this may be his final mission. Bradley "Rooster" Bradshaw, now a seasoned pilot, balances pride with pressure. Carrying his father Goose's legacy and Maverick's influence, Rooster often struggles with decisions as a leader. A new generation of pilots looks up to him, but he doubts himself. Maverick notices his hesitations, but knows Rooster must lead in his own way. Tensions rise when Rooster is asked to co-train the upcoming squadron. The skies are about to test them again. The Navy reveals a new threat. A foreign power has developed advanced drone fighters equipped with adaptive combat AI. These unmanned aircraft can outmaneuver most human pilots and are faster, deadlier, and unflinching. The mission: infiltrate enemy airspace and destroy the hidden drone command base before deployment. Human pilots must fly under radar through steep canyons and return undetected. Maverick is tasked to build and test the only team capable of doing it. Maverick and Rooster start training a new Top Gun team. One standout is Callie Nova Knight, a gifted female pilot with sharp instincts and fearless energy. Nova quickly rises as a top performer, but her overconfidence leads to clashes with others. Rooster sees promise in her, but worries about her impulsiveness. Maverick warns Nova that in the air, one mistake is fatal. Training intensifies, and the stakes begin to feel very real. Admiral Kane, a high-ranking official, pressures the Navy to replace human pilots with AI systems. He sees Maverick's team as outdated and dangerous. Maverick defends the human spirit, saying no drone can match heart and instinct. The two clash repeatedly, with Maverick at risk of being pulled from the mission. Meanwhile, Top Gun Command supports Maverick for now, but failure could end the entire program. During training, Nova disobeys orders in a high-speed run and nearly collides with another pilot. Rooster scolds her, but Maverick sees potential beneath the recklessness. He gives Nova another chance, but increases the difficulty of drills. Simulated dogfights push the team hard. Rooster begins seeing how Maverick used challenges to shape him. Nova slowly learns that courage also means control. The final team is selected: Rooster, Nova, Phoenix, Blitz, and Ranger. They will fly the actual mission. Maverick drills them on low-altitude combat, blackout zones, and radar evasion. The canyon run simulation becomes the hardest part of their training. Mistakes mean elimination in real life. Every pilot must memorize the route. Nova and Rooster start flying in sync, building trust in each other's skills. One evening, Maverick visits Iceman's grave. He feels the weight of leadership and the ghosts of the past. Rooster joins him and finally speaks openly about Goose. The two reflect on sacrifice, mentorship, and trust. It becomes clear that this mission isn't just about survival, it's about protecting the legacy of real pilots. Maverick reminds Rooster that courage isn't the absence of fear, it's flying through it. The Navy receives intel that the enemy drone facility will go active within 72 hours. The team has one shot to stop it. The terrain is brutal: tight canyons, anti-air batteries, and constant drone surveillance. The objective is a hidden underground bunker protected by radar jammers. Maverick oversees mission planning with precision. Kane tries once again to cancel the mission, but is overruled. On the eve of the mission, the team gathers for one last moment together. On the beach, they share laughs, fears, and unspoken bonds. Nova confides in Rooster about losing her brother. In combat, Rooster reassures her, promising they'll watch each other's backs. Maverick gives them a final speech. Machines may fly perfect, but only humans fight with purpose. The sun sets behind the waves. Before dawn, the squadron takes off from the carrier, Flying in formation, they race toward enemy territory below radar. The sky is tense, silent. As they approach the canyons, AI drones suddenly activate ahead of schedule. Maverick, watching from base, alerts them to adjust course. Rooster takes command calmly. The mission begins earlier than expected. The squad navigates through the tight mountain terrain. G-forces are extreme. Blitz clips a wing on a cliff wall but keeps flying. Enemy drones start tailing them, weaving between ridges. Nova performs a tight corkscrew to shake one off. Rooster leads the group through a narrow tunnel, barely avoiding detection. They emerge intact, but the enemy is closing in. They reach the target zone and identify the underground drone facility. Phoenix drops the first payload, but it only damages the outer defenses. Rooster lines up a direct strike using manual targeting. With Maverick's voice in his headset, he pulls off a near-impossible shot. The facility erupts in flames. But instead of retreat, dozens of AI drones rise from hidden silos, suddenly outnumbered. The team is swarmed by AI fighters. Communications begin to jam. Blitzes hit and ejects. Phoenix takes damage, but stays airborne. Nova flies side by side with Rooster, keeping drones off his tail. The exit route is blocked by enemy fire. Rooster's jet takes a hit, and he ejects into the mountains. Maverick watches it all unfold, and knows what he must do. Without orders, Maverick launches solo in a reserve jet. Command tries to stop him, but it's too late. He flies straight into the drone swarm, drawing fire away from the remaining team. Phoenix and Nova provide backup, and Maverick scans for Rooster's beacon. Drones begin to anticipate his moves. The AI is learning fast. Maverick locates Rooster's signal in a rocky canyon. He dives dangerously low and finds Rooster trapped between cliffs. Maverick radios for help while giving cover fire. Nova makes a surprise return, blasting to drones from behind. Together, they escort Rooster to an emergency pickup zone while evading more drones. A new, more advanced mega drone launches from the facility fast, unpredictable, and heavily armed. It locks onto Maverick's jet. He lures it into the clouds, using unpredictable stunts to confuse it. Nova flanks from below and fires the final missile. The mega drone explodes mid-air, but the course behind Nova's jet fails, and she crash lands on a ridge. Despite the risk, Maverick lands nearby and runs to Nova. She's injured but alive. Rooster flies overhead in a recovered enemy jet, providing cover. Together, they signal the Black Hawk for extraction. The team fights off enemy troops as the chopper lowers. All three escape just seconds before missiles hit the landing zone. Back on the carrier, the crew celebrates their return. Maverick, Rooster, and Nova are hailed as heroes. Kane is dismissed from duty, and the Navy formally acknowledges the irreplaceable value of human pilots. Maverick is offered another promotion, but declines once again. He chooses to stay where he belongs, in the skies, with the next generation. During a quiet moment, Rooster gives Maverick a framed set of Goose's restored dog tags. Maverick is touched beyond words. The two embrace, not as mentor and student, but as family. Their past has finally found peace. Nova is promoted and offered a permanent instructor role at Top Gun. Rooster agrees to co-lead with her. Maverick watches proudly as they prepare to train the next squadron. The Top Gun program is rebranded, unofficially as Maverick Squadron, honoring his legacy. As the credits roll, a satellite activates in low orbit, scanning Earth's skies. Inside, new AI protocols run simulations of the failed drone mission. One drone eye flickers on. The world may have won the battle, but the war between man and machine is far from over. In a final scene, Maverick takes one last solo flight over the ocean. The jet soars across the setting sun, leaving a trail shaped like wings. A silent tribute to Goose, Iceman, and every pilot who flew with purpose. Maverick smiles, feeling free knowing the sky will always be his.